Hey everybody, Jason here with Jason Rearing Kayaking. On today's episode, it's a part 2, guys, of the ultimate fishing kayak crate. And this is again the BlackPak Pro. This is a 13x13 I'm using on my RVR 119 by Bonafide. And on the first episode, if you guys saw that, if you haven't, go back and check it out and watch it. We added some YakAttack accessories. We added some custom BlackPak accessories made by Brad with Bradget Designs. On this episode, we're going to be adding again 3 more custom pieces by Brad with Bradget Designs. One of which is going to be a custom plate that you'll see here on the front, possibly in the video. This has the Jason Rearing Kayak logo on there. If you want one for your kayak, hit me up. I'll be glad to try to see about getting you one over for you. We're also going to have a custom box that's going to be attached to the side of the BlackPak. That's going to allow you a place to store your VisiCarbon. That way, when you're out on the water, you need to pull it out, use it. Or if you run up and down the road, it's a safe place to put it there. It's not going to bounce out, end up down the highway. And it's going to keep you from taking up space inside of your BlackPak. That's always a bonus when you got a little extra space inside these BlackPaks to put whatever you got, for your fishing needs. So, and then the third thing we're going to add is now something that Brad's just released to his website, and it is a ShortStak divider. This just like his other divider system, it came up for the standard BlackPak, but now for the ShortStak. And this divider system here, he's even taken, guys, I had no idea he did it, but he added my logo to it, so it's pretty cool. You guys will see it here in a minute. But anyway, let's get into the build. All right, so you can see we got our materials laid out here, and we're getting ready to kick off the second part to the ultimate BlackPak Pro, or the ultimate kayak fishing crate. And as you can see here, we've got some stuff laid out here you may or may not be familiar with. This one thing here is actually a nameplate that Brad's came up with. You guys can get that customized with your name, your logo. You can get it customized with QR codes or any kind of contact information you may wish to put on your BlackPak Pro. And this right here is our ShortStak divider that he's just came out with. And right here we got some offsets. That's just gonna give us a little bit easier way to set this divider exactly where I want it inside the top portion of the BlackPak Pro and the ShortStak. And this, guys, this is a custom box that I had Brad come up with a few years ago. I'll cut over here and show you a few little clips of it. Okay, so for this nameplate, what I've decided to do is put it on the end here of my BlackPak. This right here is what faces the seat on the BlackPak, and there's the ShortStak there. I'm just going to put it right here with this grid system as it sets up. He's got it designed so the screw holes will line up. And again, guys, he can do something for every kayak club out there. If you have something that represents specifically your club, he's happy to help you get that put together. You could even do a QR code. You could do something customized for specifically for a specific tournament, specific season. You could have the tags represent different things for your clubs. So nothing super fancy here, just something that basically give you a little bit more customization for your BlackPak. Okay, so here we are on the top of the ShortStak, guys. And I want to kind of point out, I may have already highlighted this, but just want to show you guys what Brad did for me. I got this ShortStak organizer divider here, and as you can see, man, dude just goes above and beyond. Had no idea he was doing this, but he threw my old Jason Rearing Kayaking logo on there, so it's just a nice little touch here. Hopefully you can see that. I know it's getting some of the reflection there from the O light, but anyway, just a nice little touch. Didn't ask him to do it. Hey, I'm going to bless you and do something I think you'll like. So we'll take these dividers. Again, I think I mentioned earlier that the dividers I was going to use were going to be offset, but after I got to looking exactly what I'm going to be putting up here into the top of the ShortStak, I decided I didn't need to do the offset. And the offset, what it allows you is just basically to, you notice how the grid pattern here is, I think it's about a 1-inch grid system, and it allows you to hit the center of these 1-inch grids. So basically it kind of gives you, if you will, a 1/2 inch or an offset of a 1/2 of a square to move stuff around inside this whole organizational system that Brad's came up with for these dividers. If you haven't seen the first video in part 1, I go over installing the other dividers, and I'll try to give you guys some shots of that in the video. Those dividers are a little bit different. They give you the ability to interlock them together. It's just a really well thought out system that Brad's came up with. So we got those installed there. Now we can take our divider and just slip it right in. So once that's in, guys, what I want you to see is I have this Cast King. I'm using it for my soft baits. I've got all my anything from finesse to mags to you name it. any kind of soft bait I can think of, crawls, they're in this as far as what I feel that I need while I'm out on the rivers. And so receive this as a Father's Day gift. I'll link it in the video. Again, Cass can make some phenomenal products. Now, I did take this one, I customized it. It had a really long handle, so I cut it up, and the wife was kind enough to put a few stitches here and this end and just shorten it up so it's just a little handle itself to grab and carry this thing around. As you can see, that's going to sit just right there like I would like for it to. And so I've got this little dry bag I just kind of keep in the backpack just for, you know, whatever you may need to throw into it. So we'll stick that there. Then we got a fish stringer. Now, I'm a big fan of this fish stringer. Guys, not every time I go out do I release the fish. I may get some flack for that, but I got a family. And originally fishing was, you know, set up to go and bring and gather. And so, yeah, I enjoy bringing home a few fish here and there. So this stringer here, I picked up specifically for my kayak fishing because it's an eagle claw fish stringer, but you'll notice it's plastic. So when it's on the side of the kayak, it doesn't bead and bang around like some of the metal ones do. It's a great little fish stringer. I'll try to put the link for that in the video for you as well. So we got that in there. Okay, so right here on the front, guys, what we're going to store is some dude wipes. And recently there was a little joke going back and forth between the Hoovers, Chad and Austin. And Chad was telling Austin that you got to have this old cool mint. That way it leaves it nice and feeling fresh and minty on the old bottom end. And Austin, he disagreed. He said you need the old shea buttercream. That leaves your butt feeling better. So anyway, there's that. And then we've got these remnants of COVID. Now, I've got a ton of these little sanitizer wipes. Man, they gave these things out in the hospital. I was in medical. I worked as a biomed for a while. And they gave these things out like candy for a long time. So I got a lot of these just laying around. Made for a great thing to put into your pack to be able to clean up when you're out on the water. So there's that, and we're good to go. Now, I will say this, another option would be, we'll take these out, would be to store my river shoes here. So I've got these river shoes that my daughter picked up for me for Father's Day. Absolutely love these things, guys. I got them off Amazon. I'll put a link. They have this little plastic or rubber pieces on the side, helps to protect your feet when you're walking around in the rivers. So another option would be for us to store that there. Would fit perfectly. And, you know, just whatever you want to store. These divider system, again, is going to give you quite a bit of variety. You can move things around. You can buy more. If you want to do your soft baits, you guys can buy multiple ones of these and just divide your soft baits out in the packs themselves and use the whole top of this thing like a complete tackle box. Yeah, that right there is going to give us a good way of storing everything. So let's check out the next storage piece that Brad's came up with for us. Okay, guys, so right here, again, we've got this custom box that Brad did for me. Again, this was something I just came up with. I wanted to store my VisiCarbon on the outside of my BlackPak. I don't want to take up any more interior room for the BlackPak than I had to. So Brad helped me come up with this little design. It's just something simple. This little 3D printed box. It's got 4 anchor spots here that line up with the GridLoc system that YakAttack does for their track packs and their, with their track packs, and also does it for the BlackPak Pros. So we're going to attach this over to the side. Now, the specific spot I use, guys, I start with the center of the A in YakAttack. Now this, I guess if you're considering the hinges, the front of the crate, this will be on the right-hand side. I have these turrets here that allow me to actuate the rod holders. So it's not going to really prevent that either where it's sitting at on here. So we'll get this one right here installed. So just a real little quick little project, guys. Nothing super fancy here at all. Again, just taking advantage of a situation where a good buddy was willing to make up something here for me to give me the ability to custom and create this BlackPak Pro more to my liking. That's why I'm calling it, you know, one of the ultimate kayak fishing crates. But we'll tighten these screws down here. Okay, to secure the top of the VisiCarbon, what I'm doing is Brad has made these little, you can see it here, these are little replacement tie downs that a lot of you guys have in your tank wells or on the bow or stern of your kayak. It's just basically a tie down that works with that bungee system most kayaks have and gives you an extra place to tie or tether anything to. I have these laying around. I'm going to use this right here basically to take, kind of see I've got a bungee knotted to the back side of one of the holes and got this little retention ball, whatever you call it here, to help tighten that bungee down. So we'll install this right here right quick. So we're using one of the screws here where the handle mounts. to hold one side of this little makeshift bungee retention apparatus. I don't know, it's nothing other than just me using parts laying around the shop here. Okay guys, so here's just a variety of like tool holders that Brad sent me that can also be attached to the BlackPak. You can put them inside, outside, wherever you wish, to the lid of your BlackPak Pro or whatever. And what he's done is he's created a variety of sizes depending on the size of the tool that you may need to hold. If you got a set, let's say, of a hemostat, something like that, you can use that, smaller or larger set of pliers, maybe even a pair of scissors, possibly even a pair of fillet knife or whatever, you know. And then on this version here, what he's created is almost like a bladder system. You kind of see it here. And what that does is when you put your tools in it, it kind of gives a little bit of retention. He's got it in 2 different sizes here for that as well. And I'll link all this in the video. Now, one other thing he's also came up with is this little jewel here. And this right here, what it does is it attaches also to your BlackPak. And again, you can attach it anywhere you want on your BlackPak, whether it be something you could put on your lid or on the side of your BlackPak. Slip in your fishing glasses. So that's it, guys. Just another quick video here of customizing your BlackPak Pro, trying to create the ultimate fishing kayak crate. Now, again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you saw some things today that made you either interested in reaching out to Bradget Designs and have him create something custom for you, or possibly something that you may have seen there that you want to go to his website and pick up. It's always a lot of fun for me, guys, just to go out here in the old Yak Shack. Again, if I look pretty flushed and red, it's still hot here in the South, guys. It is over 80, almost 85 degrees here in the old Yak Shack, and it's after midnight. That's right. I've got work in the morning, so we got to wrap this thing up tonight. Still looking for that GoFundMe, guys. Go ahead and hook me up. We'll get this thing conditioned. We'll get some AC pumping out here, and we'll do videos all year long. As always, guys, I want to thank you personally from my heart for taking time to watch my videos. I had the honor this past week. I had a gentleman reach out to me about a specific modification I did to the Bonafide RVR 119. And what that was, guys, it was where I took and added a forward-facing rod holder to the skid plate on the RVR 119. And in our conversation, he told me that he actually has watched all of my videos. That was unreal. I didn't think there was anyone out there actually watching all my content, so it was really cool to hear that. So, man, you know who you are. Appreciate you taking time to do that. Hope you enjoy this week's video as well, and hopefully we'll get that custom piece you asked for put together soon. But as always, guys, I want to thank you again for taking time to watch my videos. If you would hit the old like button, give me the old big thumbs up. Share this video if you would as well. If you're not subscribed to my channel, guys, take a moment to subscribe. I'm trying to hit that 1K membership so we can take this channel hopefully to the next level. It's always fun to get out here, but it's always fun to see you guys leave feedback. So if you would, drop me a line down there. Let me know if I'm doing something right, something you want to see different. If there's a specific modification you got in mind for one of your kayaks, then maybe I can help either collaborate with you or come up with an idea. I'd love to do that as well. So again, I thank you all for watching my video. And as always, guys, get on the water and make some memories.